horny?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you felt me. I was like soaking through my clothes.
The Stanford prison experiment revealed a significant lesson. A predisposition for power doesn't equate to an immunity from abusing it. Everyday individuals can succumb to exploiting power imbalances. Although modern democratic societies don't often exhibit absolute authority, the prison system stands as an exception. Within a Texas women's prison, authorities discovered improper interactions involving a male correctional officer and a female inmate. This officer capitalized on guard schedules and security camera vulnerabilities. Only prisoner rumors triggered an investigation leading to the officer's interview. However, it's worth noting a small detail: I misled you about roles. In truth, the story unfolded in a male prison where Charlene O'Banion played the correction officer and the male prisoner stood as the protagonist. Now, let's observe Charlene's interview concerning her alleged inappropriate relationship with the male inmate.
Just have us together.
Yes, sir.
Be right back. Do you need water or anything?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Just hang tight.
Well, hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? You need water or anything?
No, I'm good.
So my name's Tom Lambert. I'm a detective here with Montgomery County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
Partner detective. How are you doing?
Okay, Annie.
So I kind of like give you a brief rundown of why we're here, and then we'll I need to get like just some name and information from you, and then we'll go into a little more detail.
Okay.
Just a second. Here, let me just get a few things. What's your last name?
Oban, Obanion.
One N?
Just one N. Obanion.
And what's your first name?
Charlene, Shar.
Oh, hold on. I messed up.
Well,
I was expecting a C for some reason.
most people are.
S-H.
Arleen.
And what's your birthday?
5/10 of 89.
And what's a good phone number for you?
9.
Where do you live at? Is that the one on the loop?
On 105.
Okay, yeah.
Conroe,
HED?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know your driver's license number?
Oh, no, but I have it right here.
Okay, perfect.
Two 582.
I appreciate it. So we're detectives. We're not like internal affairs or anything like that. So what is being investigated could be a criminal investigation, and it could just be internal. But I tell you that to tell you that this is a voluntary interview. If you don't want to talk to us, you're welcome to walk out at any time.
Okay.
Having said that, let me see. We were notified of a possible improper relationship between you and Jacob Parker. So we're here for that, and I just kind of wanted to talk to you about it and get your side of that story.
I don't know anything about it. I mean,
Do you know who I'm talking about?
he's in pod 6.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's just a trustee that we have, around, and that's it.
Okay. Have you talked to him on any jail phone calls or anything like that?
No.
Not at all? Okay. Is that cell phone number you gave me, is that a cell phone or a house number?
It's a cell phone.
Okay. Do you have any other cell phone numbers by chance?
Mm-mm.
Where are you typically assigned in the jail?
It depends. Sometimes I'm in pod 5. Sometimes I'm in, like today I'm in E-Quad. Sometimes I'm in E-Quad. They kind of just all move us around.
Okay. And where is Jacob a trustee at?
think he's in laundry. I've seen him in laundry. I don't think he's out on the floor or anything like that.
Okay. And where would you think that, like, this allegation will come from if there's nothing to it?
Well, I had a feeling this was coming. So there was an inmate named Coker, Justin Coker.
Okay.
And he got out of here for I don't know what period of time. And he tried to contact me on Facebook. And he sent me a message, and I blocked him on Facebook. And I guess one time Parker was going back to Equad to use the bathroom, and he was talking like at the window with me, like at Equad, because I was in Equad. He was talking through the window,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess Coker like didn't like that, which I had no contact with him or anything. And I don't know why, like he went up to, I don't know what was said between them, but he went up to Parker and said something, and then Parker ended up went back to the laundry. And Parker had told me that he had gone up to him and was like, don't talk to her, or something crazy like that. And I kind of just brushed it off. I was like, whatever, like, because he had already returned. Like, he was out and then he returned. And when he was out, that's whenever he tried to contact me. So, but again, I never spoke to him or anything like that. And I mean, that was that. I didn't think anything of it. I'm just like, don't listen to him, and that was it.
Okay.
So.
Did he say why he's that Coker told him that, or?
He just said that Coker was like, don't talk to her.
Do you know Coker? No?
He was a male booking trustee for a very short period of time. And I mean, I worked Equad several times during that time. So, he's kind of like an Equad and like back and forth.
Okay. When do you think that happened?
Oh, geez, I don't know. I guess a few months ago.
Okay. Is Coker back in jail, or no?
He came back, but I think he left. I don't know if he like got released or he's in TDC now or something like that.
Okay.
So he's not in the facility anymore.
So I'm just not trying to be rude here. I'm just.
Yeah.
Why would you expect this conversation to come up from that? Like now, if that happened a few months ago, I'm just trying to get where you're getting at there. You said you were kind of expecting something like this.
I don't know why, like, this, I'm wondering if, like, Coker maybe said something, like, to get him in trouble or me in trouble. Like, I don't know if that's the only thing I think that's, like, related that has anything to do with Parker.
So, I was kind of told this about, what do you think, Chris, about 45 minutes ago? So I don't know exactly how it started, like who it started from. But I was told that it was brought to somebody's attention, and then we looked at jail calls. And there's jail calls between you and Parker.
Yeah.
And all that stuff's recorded. So I don't think you're being completely truthful. Well, I kind of know that you're not. And I'm not trying to be rude when I say that.
Yeah, no.
I'm just kind of trying to lay it out on the table for you.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of get one shot at this of being truthful, and perception means a lot in criminal cases and internal cases. It's a huge deal. It sways people to do a myriad of different things,
Right.
And this is kind of your chance to paint your own image.
Yeah.
So, can you kind of tell me what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you heard.
Well, I want to know from you. Like, I'm not trying to go off rumor. I just want to know what happened. It's my job just to find the truth, and that's it.
Yeah. I guess a few years ago, we talked, and then I ended up here, and then he ended up here. I didn't know he was here. I didn't, it wasn't anything like that. And that was that.
Okay. So when you say y'all talked, kind of dated a little bit? before you started working here?
No, like he was never like my boyfriend or anything. I just knew him from like the world.
Okay. So are y'all kind of talking in a sexual nature
No.
now that he's here?
Oh, no. Now that he's here, no.
Okay.
I mean, it's never been like phone sex or anything like that. Like that's not. But like we all joke around, like we all make like, you know, like that's what she said type things, but it's never like.
So what about some of these phone conversations?
No, not here or the phone.
I just mean conversations you are having on the phone.
No.
Since he's been in here.
Like sexual?
Well, I'm not saying having phone sex, talking about sexual acts. From what I'm listening to on the calls, I take it as that you've given him oral sex at some point, is what I gather from these calls.
No, that was like in the world. But we never dated. We just.
Okay. But you've had physical relationship with him when y'all were both out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was before.
Okay.
But it was. We never like had sex or anything. It was just kind of like that.
You gave him oral sex?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was before like I knew he would end up here or that I would end up here or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know I'm sorry to get in your business, but
No.
the allegation's been made, so I want to have as much detail as I can
Right.
to say either way.
Mm-hmm.
So when do you think that was about? I know it's going to be hard if it was a couple of years ago, but.
Let me think. I want to say like in the past 3 years. Because I was in a 7-year relationship and that ended about 3.5 years ago. And it was sometime after that.
Okay. And can you kind of give me like more detail on like where y'all met and things like that? Like how did you come to know him and where this all happened at?
We just met through friends. I don't remember. Where we went. I'm trying to remember. Then we went to go eat somewhere. I don't know. He was with his friends, and like we just all kind of met up, and he was with one of his friends.
You remember who the friend was?
No, I don't remember. It was just like a group of friends that we all, and then some friends brought other friends, and other friends brought other friends.
You remember any of your friends that were there?
I think I was there with my friend Christy, which she lives in Dallas. And she came to Houston for like the weekend. Like it was like a long weekend. I think it was Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Anybody else that you remember there?
Mm-mm.
Good.
We went to eat and we went to a few bars and that was it. We exchanged numbers. And then we kind of talked for a little bit, met up a few times, and then that was just that.
What kind of conversations have you had with him since you've started working here and he's been in the jail?
Talking about what would happen after he got out.
Okay. And then the jail call recordings, have you been talking to him like while you're at home? Like he calls you from the jail while you're at home, or? Okay. And how many calls do you think y'all have had together?
No. Several. I mean, I can't count them or anything.
Okay. So y'all talk pretty regularly? Yeah. All right. I haven't listened to this, but apparently there may be some talk in the calls about like photographs. Have you given him any photographs?
Mm-mm. I gave him a photograph of his mom, which she had asked for, and of his dog, Jax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you given him any photographs of you?
No, because we're not. I'll give any photographs of me, and when we shake things down, they would find out, so.
Okay. So what do you think that he's going to say about this?
The same thing I told you.
What do you mean the same thing you told
Like
me?
when I told you that we had something going on, a few years back, and he ended up here, and I saw him, and then, I mean, obviously, like, he already had my number, so it wasn't like that was top secret. And
How did you get your number
he had it from back then.
back then?
Yeah.
So he remembered.
And I've had the same number since I was 15.
So one of the things we're going to be doing is like looking at cameras and stuff too. Has there been any times where y'all were alone?
Mm-mm.
Or you go out of camera view or anything like that? Anything that's going to look suspicious that way?
I don't think so. No. I mean, when he worked B quad, no, even then, no.
Okay.
I mean, when I've entered the plot, I've always stayed like at the desk, you know.
Have you escorted him anywhere or anything like that? Okay. And when did he go from B quad to pod 6?
I think it was a while back. Maybe, I don't know, honestly. It's been months. He was in there and then he got taken out and then he went back. But I don't recall how far back he was.
Okay.
It's been months though. He went from B quad back to.
And then this other number, I think, is this your number? The 720-798-5415? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have two different phone numbers, or?
That's just from an app.
Okay.
Because I guess he told me that I guess it was like if it was like an area out of area code, it was like cheaper or something like that. So it was just an app number.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a sideline number, but it's one phone. It's just that number is from an app.
Okay. What app are you using?
It's called Sideline.
Okay. And what kind of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
An iPhone. Okay. Is that in your car, or is it on you, or
It's in my backpack.
it's in your backpack? Okay. Is that like in a locker or something?
It's in the E-Quad.
Give me just a few minutes if you're okay with that. I'm gonna step
Yeah.
out for a second, and then I'll be back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask something before we step out. Just on there. So he got your phone number from three and a half years ago?
Yeah.
And he remembered it over three and a half years?
Yeah. I mean, he's really close to his mom, so he probably just got it from his mom, and then he told me to upload a sideline number, and then I uploaded a sideline number.
How did he get the sideline number? Did you give it to him, or did he, like, how did you come up with that number?
On the app, you just select a number, and then, yeah, I gave it to him.
All right, we'll be back in just a minute.
All right, thanks.
My partner's gonna come back. Just gonna get the recording of just the most recent call for us to listen to. And kind of my intent behind that is, I still don't feel like you're coming out with the whole thing. So, like I said, I'm not trying to badger you or nothing. I just think that it's important that we know exactly what happened. So initially you said you kind of like played it off like you hardly knew him.
I mean, I didn't play it off like I knew him. I just.
Like, oh, you kind of like stood there and thought.
Oh, right now.
Parker, yeah, I think he's in pot 6.
Mm-hmm.
But I just looked in the system. There was like almost 400 calls. So between y'all.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming from? Kind of how it would seem from my point of view.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I hesitated a little bit, but.
And like I said, no judgment here. I just want to know the truth.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean. I should just.
So before we go into all this, do you want to just
I mean,
tell me the truth?
yes, I hesitated to admit that, but I mean, I've So you told me you found the call at 5.
Because this sounds a certain way. This doesn't sound like a 3 year ago thing. This sounds like within the last few days to me, this call. And I don't know if you remember what y'all talked about yesterday, but this sounds like a pretty recent event to me.
Okay. I mean, like the conversation recent?
Like what happened in the conversation was recent.
Okay. Well, I don't remember ever what I remember.
I said,
I have
we'll
like
play
early
it.
science dementia. I always forget like what I did yesterday, but yeah, I mean, if I hear it.
Yes, Steve. Yeah, you can go ahead and start it. I guess just skip through past all the.
Be a private call. Please
Yeah, that good?
follow the instructions to register this
I'm
number
gonna
as
skip
a
forward.
service.
Hey, baby.
Go back.
Baby, guess what?
What, babe?
I just won the blackjack game.
Yay.
I just won $30.
Mhm.
I did.
Yeah.
I really wasn't. I really wasn't like tripping about not making a store this week because I've won the last 3 games in a row.
You crazy, baby.
Crazy about you.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So fast.
Did you just call me a stupid?
No, that's what you sounded like a while ago.
No, I didn't say
Yeah, you did.
I mean, maybe just a little, but I didn't sound that. You exaggerated.
That's so bad.
Dude, I need to clean out my fridge.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm putting the leftover macaroni and cheese in the fridge.
Oh my God.
Even though we all know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're not gonna fucking eat them.
I am.
In 2 weeks, you're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be like a fucking science experiment in that refrigerator.
It looks like that right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
Yeah, it's bad. It's not that bad, but yeah.
Oh, I'm on your ass.
I need to clean that fridge out. I got a lot of stuff to clean and get rid of before you come home. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You didn't even hear what I said.
What are you gonna do if I just pop up and surprise you?
Babe, did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
I said there's a lot of things I need to clean and get rid of before you come home.
Why?
I'm just fucking with you. I was trying to make you think I have all these secret things.
Yeah, I bet you do.
What?
What?
What? What could I possibly have? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. You probably got this weird sex swing hanging from the ceiling. Kenneth probably thinks it's a swing set.
Oh, if I had that sex swing, you better believe I'd leave that sucker up for you.
Would you really?
Hell yeah.
You'd let me put you in it?
Yeah.
With a gag ball and everything?
Yeah, babe. For sure.
You would let me put you in it?
Yeah.
I'd be mowing you down, and we look out the sliding glass door. Do you have a sliding glass door that goes to the patio, or is it like a regular door?
Door. Just a door.
It's just a double door?
No, just one door.
Does it have like the little blind thing that you slide up and down to open it?
Yeah, but Seth, Leslie's little boy, broke it, so I haven't had a.
Okay.
Yeah, Seth broke them.
Have you talked to her?
Leslie?
Yeah, is she back with that dude or what? Bear or whatever?
No.
Huh?
He said that he changed his mind. Like, oh, shocker.
He changed his mind.
That's literally what he told her. I changed my mind. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to work things out.
He's gonna make
So
her
he just has.
suicidal thoughts.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said he's gonna end up making that lady have suicidal thoughts. He needs to just leave her alone or fucking do something.
Yeah. That's what I told Leslie.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's just keeping you in this limbo, like, yes, I want you. No, I don't want you. Yes, I want you. No, I don't want you. I'm like, fuck that.
Is she like a big woman or what?
Leslie is very short. So, like, Leslie and I think we almost weigh the same, but she's very short. Like, short. Like, her 9-year-old daughter is almost as tall as her. Like, she's short.
So she's like.
So she looks really chunky. She looks like, if she was just maybe like 6 inches taller, like, I don't feel like she would look as chunky, but she's just really short, and so she's just squish tall. She can be, yeah. Yeah. She can be really pretty. My ex-boyfriend of 7 years, he always thought Leslie was really pretty.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he was always crushing on her. He's like, Leslie's really pretty. And I'm like, yeah, she's pretty. She's my best friend. Of course, I think she's pretty.
Yeah.
But Leslie's gained a lot of weight in the past couple years. But I think it's because of the stress that Bear puts her in. Because she didn't used to be like that. But I don't know. Baby,
I think.
come cuddle.
I wish I could. I think that no matter what, you should always want to be in some kind of good shape. You know, at least for your, your spouse or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, my mom was always like that.
You're not supposed to
like
just let yourself go and get comfortable.
Mm-mm.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, my mom was always like that. Like, she'd be in her pajamas all freaking day, but before my dad got, like an hour before my dad got home, she'd get a shower, she'd do her hair, she'd do her makeup.
Yeah.
Like, she made sure she didn't look like rags whenever my dad got home. Like, she always wanted to look nice for him. And I think it's really important.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
I mean, you're stuck with me regardless, but
Oh,
I want
okay.
you to, like, just...
Sure.
I just want you to look at me sometimes and be like, damn, my woman's fine.
Fine as wine.
Mm-hmm.
Super fine.
Super.
Super.
Oh, God.
You are fine, baby.
Hmm?
You are fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And you got a live ass fucking head game. Oh money.
It wasn't my best moments. I was just trying to get it done.
Meh, meh. Are you in bed?
Don't even get me thinking about that because it makes me so horny. Like just going back and thinking about
Yeah.
that.
It gets you horny?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, you felt me. I was like soaking through my clothes.
You like a, what is that word? Like when somebody just always like can get horny like at that, like it's never.
Yeah. I get very horny very easy. Like I always want to have
Not
sex.
good.
Like that's not even, huh?
Not good.
I mean, it's not like I just like look at someone. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. No, like of course, like I only get horny for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pause
I'm
this
not
for a
just
minute.
like, oh my god, look, I just saw someone.
You kind of see how that sounds from like my point of view, like a more recent thing than 3 years ago.
No,
No.
I've given him a blowjob before, and that's what he was referring to.
Okay. And it was not in the jail.
No.
So do you think this dude's really gonna cover for you? Like if I bring him in here and we start playing this and all that, you really think this dude's?
He's gonna tell you what I told you.
I need you to tell me this when y'all met and all this stuff. Like, tell me that how all that happened with as much detail as you can tell me. Like everything that you can remember.
We just exchanged numbers and met up a few times, and well, I mean, it was more than just like a handful of times, but that was it. Like I didn't at the time. I didn't want to be in a relationship. I just gotten out of a 7-year relationship. So was I looking for anything serious? No.
So like, where did y'all? How many times do you think y'all met up?
Maybe more than 5, less than 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you remember where all y'all met up at?
Usually it was just like, I don't know, it's how I played. It wasn't anything like we went places. I didn't want to date anybody and like be on wishy with anybody. It was kind of, I don't know, I didn't know.
And where was he living at the time?
What's
Where's that at?
in New Caney.
You know, like what street or like what area in New Caney it was in?
I mean, I have horrible sense of direction. It's just in New Caney. Is it 90? No, 59. Wait, is there a 90? No,
Yeah, there's 59 is like the main freeway that runs through
but
there.
there's not a 90. So then it must be 59. Yeah, somewhere like New Caney, 59, I think.
Okay. Where were you living at the time?
Here. Where in that address I gave you.
Oh, at Fountain. Okay.
Yeah, I've been there for maybe like close to 3 years.
Okay. And you had the same phone number?
Yeah.
And did you give one blowjob, more than one? I mean, like, so my problem here is that you talk about how profound this was, like this giving him this blowjob was, but you like don't remember anything about it. It's like you're just telling me something, but you're having trouble coming up with details about it. You know what I mean? Like if it's that
I
profound.
mean, I gave him a blowjob. How do you describe a blowjob? I mean, is that
Well,
what
I
you want
want
me
to
to
know
do?
like about the blowjob. I'm just so if this is a
He just said
factual thing that happened 3 years ago, I feel like you would kind of remember some stuff about it. Like I
Yeah,
feel
I
like,
mean, like we said in the car,
like when I asked you who was there, him of course, like when y'all met or whatever, and then when I asked like who else, you said it was like a bunch of friends,
yeah.
but like you can remember one
I mean, I
kid's
was with
name
my
after
friend
you
Chris.
think about it for 30 seconds. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's not making sense to me.
I mean, I was with my friend Christy, and there were other people there. I mean, some of them, like, I knew who they were that I'd seen before, but I didn't like know them personally or anything. I mean, it wasn't like they were my friends. I was there to hang out with my friend Christy because she was out of town, and I mean, she came from out of town.
Does Christy know this guy at all, or? Okay, so walk me through how y'all got to talking when y'all see each other in the jail again or whatever. Like, how did it build to this to where y'all are talking almost 400 times?
I'd seen him, and I mean, of course, I recognized him, and he recognized me, but it was just, there wasn't nothing like, I mean, my thoughts weren't like I was gonna pursue anything, I can't speak for like his thoughts at the time, but it wasn't anything like that. And, he was respectful. He never, did anything to like signal or anything. And I guess I had gotten a message from his mom saying that I guess like Jacob had talked to her, and he mentioned that I was, here, and he just told her to tell me like that he loved me or he missed me or he saw me. I don't remember. Like something like that. Like mushy, and then asked if he can call me, and then he just started calling me.
Okay, so
But it was over the course of like, it wasn't just like one day he was like, oh, I saw you, and then he just started calling me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So his mom reached out to you?
Yeah, she sent me a message. I mean, I've had her on Facebook.
Okay, so she sent you like a Facebook message?
Yeah.
Okay. What is her name?
I mean, I don't want to talk about what her name is. What? I mean, I don't want to get her involved in like this mess,
It's really just like details of the story. There's ways I can find it anyways. It's probably his emergency contact in the jail. I mean,
I don't know your name. It's about Jacob and I, and we'll just keep it as Jacob and I. I mean, if y'all figure it out, obviously, I'm not gonna. Y'all can do that, but I don't want to drag her name in it.
okay. So where was he housed whenever y'all like first started talking on the phone?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I guess maybe in the pod. I don't know. He was back and forth. Like he would get fired, then he would, come back, and then get fired and go back. At that time, I can't remember, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like, how often do you see him back there?
I'll stop by. I'll be in there for like a minute or two, and then I leave. I mean, I don't go down there every day, but like if I'm in the area, I'll go in there.
What do like your coworkers say when that happens? Like,
Nothing.
I don't know, it just seemed, I don't know, like it would be out of the ordinary to me.
Nothing. I mean,
Do you
we
play it
all
off as
talk-
something else, or do you?
we all talk, and like, I would like to think we're all pretty close. So, sometimes I'll go in there, or I'll go and talk to Bailey in Pod 7, or, I mean, I'm familiar with all my coworkers, so I don't just like talk to like one person. Like I talk to everybody. I know everybody on our shift, so if I'm in the area, and stuff, I just chit chat. I mean, I talk to whoever's in the pod. But I mean, I don't go in there like
And go
where's
straight to where he's
Parker.
at.
Yeah, no. I mean, sometimes he's asleep, sometimes he's out on the rec yard, or I'm not like, where's he at?
What did you mean a minute ago? You were like, we were talking about his mom's name. You were like, if y'all figure it out, you figure
Well, you
it
said,
out.
well,
But I
you
don't
said
want to
it's,
include her. Like, oh, you
I
mean her
just-
name?
yeah, I just don't want to, yeah, no, I don't want to drag her name in it. I mean, if she's on his emergency contacts, then
What kind of?
it's there.
Can you tell me what y'all's conversation was like without dragging her name into it? I'm just curious. That just, I don't know. I'm not wrapping my head around that. It just seems kind of different.
She just sent me a message, said, Jake told me he saw you and he missed you or something.
Okay. Did you know her before this, or you said you were friends with her on Facebook? Like, did you know her?
Yeah, like prior, yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I mean, he lived with his mom, so it's not like.
So you'd been to her house and met her at her house and stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have her phone number?
Mhm.
So I asked that because those are things that I can like verify.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we're fine.
like you're telling me what you're telling me, but if I can call her and talk to her about how she knows you and all that stuff, that's
She's gonna take the Jacob.
So I guess, do you know it or is it in your phone? Her phone?
Oh, by heart? No, I don't know by heart. I usually call her when we have conversations. It's usually through Facebook. Like I never usually call her directly because she never responds to text messages. So if I have a message to send her, I'll send it to Facebook. And then if she needs to call me or I call her, it's usually just Facebook. I don't know why that's just easier for her.
Okay. And your Facebook, is your Facebook name just your first and last name?
Mhm.
Okay. So there's obviously 400 jail calls, and I'm gonna have to go through all of those. Is there anything that's gonna pop up that's not jiving with what you're telling me today?
So, I guess we've been talking and it's been what it's been.
So I just say that
Like what do you mean? Like obviously there's something going on between us. Like do you mean like what do I need to tell you? Like there's something going on between us.
I
What
need
are you
to
gonna
know
hear?
if y'all had sexual contact inside of this jail.
No.
Is what I'm trying to find out.
No. None. No.
None at all, anywhere. Okay. You have any questions coming to mind, Chris?
Yes. So I've noticed one thing, and I want you to understand this about both of us. Both of us are veteran homicide detectives, okay? I've been doing this a while. All right? You seem to have blanks in your memory when we get to certain details, but you remember being groped in the blowjob from 3 years ago. I find that hard to believe, okay? This is your one chance to be honest with us.
Yes.
Once we get up and walk out and we're done, we're
Mhm.
done.
Yeah.
And honesty is the only thing that's going to help you with us.
Mhm.
So my advice to you right now is to be honest with us. Have y'all had any inappropriate contact, whether it's groping, blowjobs, vaginal, anal sex, anything, hand jobs? Yes, I am being vulgar to get a point across.
Yeah, no, it's not. None of that.
Then what is it?
I might have given him a blowjob in the back part of me.
In back part of the quad? Okay. How long ago was that?
A few months ago.
A few months ago? How long have you worked here?
Since April.
Since April this year?
Mhm.
Was he already here?
He was right here.
Okay. Do you know how long he's been here?
I
Don't know. Okay.
Not at the top of my head.
So it's a few months ago, you gave him a blowjob in the back of B. Is that correct? In this B quad, correct? Were there any other witnesses to it? Okay.
No.
I'm just wondering because
Like people standing around while I'm.
Well, you worked days, right?
Yes.
Were you working days at the time? That's why I'm asking. Was anyone around? Because I mean, everybody's up in daytime.
Right.
It's not like the jail's locked down. Okay.
So how did this come to happen? Like, was he a floor worker, or how did that happen? How did y'all get to be alone?
At that time, yeah, they had brought him from the pod to work. They brought him from a pod, and I don't think that day they brought anybody else from the pod. It was just him, but there was, a lot of drugs and stuff being passed around, pills, so they didn't want anybody from B Quad out on the floor because we didn't know who the source was or where he was passing around. So they pulled him.
They pulled a floor worker from the pod.
Yeah, from a pod. And then previous day they had pulled 2 from a pod. So it was just kind of one of those things like anybody volunteer, and then it was him.
Okay. And where exactly did y'all go?
The hallway in B Quad.
Like back towards like 15, 16?
Mhm.
Or, okay. Closer towards the entrance, or like at the very end of the hallway?
So if you're entering 15, 16, it was like closer to the entrance.
Okay. And then where did he go afterwards? He just continued to work, or?
Yeah, I guess he was like mopping the floor over there somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Do you remember what bosses were working with you that day?
Like what sergeants?
Like who your coworkers in the quad were? Like who was manning the pickets and all that stuff?
I worked with White in there, Clark. I think you're still good enough to work with in there at the time. I don't remember anybody else back there.
Okay.
I think it was just 3 of us.
And was that a one-time? You've given him one blowjob, and that's it? Cool. How long had y'all been talking on the phone up until that point?
We started talking like in maybe August. Yeah. It'd been a few months.
Okay. What month do you think this happened in? The blowjob.
Last month?
Last month?
Yeah.
Is that the only day he
Something like
came to work in B Quad?
I think it was 2 days that he was in quad.
Okay.
And like within a week.
Did anything happen on the second day? And was this planned? Like, did y'all
No.
talk about this on the phone
No.
or anything beforehand?
No, it wasn't pre-planned. It was just a moment.
Okay. Can you kind of go into detail of exactly like what and how it happened?
Yeah, he was going to push cleanup into 15, 16, and I needed to roll the doors open, so you can go in. So I had the key to unlock, that little picket area so that you can roll.
Mm-hmm.
And we were walking back there, and he leaned in to kiss me, and he just whipped it out.
And then I know this is stupid, but it's just the way things work. What do you mean by blowjob?
I put his dick in my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did he ejaculate?
No.
Okay. And is there anything you want to add or anything?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Anything?
Has anything else happened?
No, we haven't had sex in the facility. He hasn't gone under my pants. It was just that.
Have you brought him anything in?
No, never.
Naked pictures. Did you give him any Yeah, no photographs or anything.
No, I don't take naked pictures.
Okay.
Have you written him any letters, passed him any notes?
Um,
Or has he written you letters or passed you notes?
yeah, I wrote him a letter. Like just I'll like write something down and give it to him. It's nothing like. It's nothing like that you wouldn't hear on a conversation.
And your phone, you said that it's in a backpack. Is it in like a work locker?
No, I think it's an E-quad. I had it. Oh no, I have it in my pocket. No, sorry, I have it in my pocket. Yeah. Do y'all want it?
Yeah, I need that. So, part of these investigations are we have to look at cell phones and stuff. I can either do it like to a search warrant, or you can give consent to search it. It's kind of up to you how you want to do that. With a warrant, that kind of is. I'm not saying this to try to talk you into either one. Just kind of laying your options out on the table. The search warrant takes a little while because I have to write it.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm like not back to work
Yeah.
till Monday and all that. Sometimes it takes a week or two.
Yeah.
With consent, we usually try to download them. We're kind of at the mercy of the computer how long it takes to download them, but we try to download them and get them back.
Mm-hmm.
So
You have my consent.
okay.
Yeah.
And we'll have to do a written consent. What's the
What are you looking for? Like just calls or?
like calls and messages just to make sure that what you're telling us is the truth.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think that you are being truthful now, but we also have to kind of do our due diligence to find out everything that we can too. So, what is your passcode to the phone?
5222. It's like there's a lot of numbers. I don't know how many twos. Just like do 52222. I think there's like I think it's a 6 code.
So 5 and then 2s?
Yeah, just until it unlocks. Yeah. So I think there's like 5 twos.
Yeah.
Because there's 6 numbers.
Let me see here. I'm gonna find the form real quick, and then we'll do that and try to get this going real quick, so we can kind of be done with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the wrong color.
I'm gonna ask, but I feel like I know the answer. I'm losing my job.
So that's not really up to me. Internal Affairs is aware of the allegations, and they will probably their investigation is separate from ours because it's two totally different things. So it is a possibility, but I don't like I said I don't make that decision either. So spell your first name again for me.
SHARLEEN.
And your birthday again.
5/10/89.
And I'll give you a rundown of some of this stuff a little better here. And
200
200.
Fountain Lane. And apartment is 12304.
12304.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a mind twister there.
There's a 0 in the middle.
Yeah.
And Conroe 77304.
So this form saying that you authorize the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office to search, collect, take, process. That's the wrong damn form, of course. What? Do all that again? I'm sorry.
That's SHARLEEN. 10 of 89. 200 Fountain Lane. 12304. 77304.
Phone number?
936 499 4650.
Put iPhone as the phone. It's just saying. So basically, what the software does, it just takes everything off of it. So it's saying that you authorized that. So if you go to that, you just sign. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. So, my partner started the phone stuff, so we'll get that done as soon as we can.
Okay.
The way, kind of the way this goes from here is we talk to the district attorney's office. They make the determination on charges and all that stuff. So I don't have an answer for you there on that right now. But I will be talking to them about everything.
What kind of charges? Like,
So it's illegal to have sexual contact with an inmate as an employee. So, I said the ball kind of be in their court, but I'll let you know as soon as I hear something.
I mean, would I go to jail?
That's up to the DA's office. But employment-wise, I will make some notifications and then we'll get the ball rolling on that stuff too, okay? So if you'll just hang tight for me in here for a little bit, I'm gonna get some stuff squared away. You need water or anything? I'll get you a cup of water.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. So the phone finished now, just waiting on it to generate the report, and then it'll be done. I talked to like the internal affairs people, and they're gonna send somebody over to talk to you to start their side of it. So it's brought to my attention. You mentioned there have been some drug stuff in the jail. Do you have anything to do with that at all?
No, absolutely not. I've never even smoked weed in my life.
So I guess they have some evidence they've gathered, like the drugs, like the bags and shit.
Yes, I did find a bag of.
Would it? And I don't think they're worried about the one today. I think there's been something going on before that. But would you be willing to consent to a DNA swab just so they can test that against that?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
absolutely.
And you know what? I already filled one out because that's the form I accidentally had.
Oh, did
Remember?
you?
Yeah. Remember
I'll take a drug
okay,
test.
cool.
I'll take all that. I've never done any of that or anything. So.
Yeah, when I said earlier, oh, that's the wrong form, but
No,
I had a
no.
DNA form. So I have your information in here. This is just saying that you consent to, and what it is a buccal swab. Like I bring two Q-tips, I'll give them to you, you swab them around in your mouth, we put them in a bag, and
Okay.
that's it. So if you consent to that, if you'll just sign right there.
Is it supposed to show?
See what this joker's doing. Okay, it should be now. Alright. And I'll get the stuff to do that here in just a
Okay.
second.
Bad timing, but I really have pee.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Give me just a second.
Yeah.
Can we do that little test? Can we do the swab
Yeah,
first?
that's fine.
Okay. Give me just a minute. It won't take me but a second.
Okay.
We'll knock
Yeah,
that
that's
out.
fine.
Alright. So like I said, I'm gonna tear this open. Let you grab them. Just like 5-10 seconds. Just rub them in each cheek, and then I'll
Side
hold this
trigger?
open. Yeah, I'll hold this open.
Like do them separate?
No, you can do them together.
Oh.
Make it easier. They're not. It's not like uncomfortable. It's just weird because we're rubbing like dry cotton in your mouth.
Hey, baby.
Got that.
Baby, guess what?
What, babe?
I just won the blackjack game.
Yay.
I just won $30.
Mhm.
I did.
Yeah.
I really wasn't. I really wasn't like tripping about not making a store this week because I've won the last 3 games in a row.
You crazy, baby.
Crazy about you.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Cool thing.
Did you just call me a stupid?
No, that's what you sounded like a while ago.
No, I didn't say
Yeah, you did.
I mean, maybe just a little, but I didn't sound that. You exaggerated.
That's so bad.
Dude, I need to clean out my fridge.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm putting the leftover macaroni and cheese in the fridge.
Oh my God.
Even though we all know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're not gonna fucking eat them.
I am.
In 2 weeks, you're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be like a fucking science experiment in that refrigerator.
It looks like that right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
Yeah, it's bad. It's not that bad, but yeah.
Oh, I'm on your ass.
I need to clean that fridge out.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff to clean and get rid of before you come home. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You didn't even hear what I said.
What are you gonna do if I just pop up and surprise you?
Babe, did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
I said there's a lot of things I need to clean and get rid of before you come home.
Why?
I'm just fucking with you. I was trying to make you think I have all these secret things.
Yeah, I bet you do.
What?
What?
What? What could I possibly have? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. You probably got this weird sex swing hanging from the ceiling. Kenneth probably thinks it's a swing set.
Oh, if I had that sex swing, you better believe I'd leave that sucker up for you.
Would you really?
Hell yeah.
You'd let me put you in it?
Yeah.
With a gag ball and everything?
Yeah, babe. For sure.
You would let me put you in it?
Yeah.
I'd be mowing you down, and we look out the sliding glass door. Do you have a sliding glass door that goes to the patio, or is it like a regular door?
Door. Just a door.
It's just a double door?
No, just one door.
Does it have like the little blind thing that you slide up and down to open it?
Yeah, but Seth, Leslie's little boy, broke it, so I haven't had a.
Broke it?
Yeah, Seth broke them.
Have you talked to her?
Leslie?
Yeah, is she back with that dude or what? Bear or whatever?
No.
Huh?
He said that he changed his mind. Like, oh, shocker.
He changed his mind.
That's literally what he told her. I changed my mind. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to work things out.
He's gonna make
So
her
he just has.
suicidal thoughts.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said he's gonna end up making that lady have suicidal thoughts. He needs to just leave her alone or fucking do something.
Yeah. That's what I told Leslie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like he's just keeping you in this limbo, like, yes, I want you, no, I don't want you, yes, I want you, no, I don't want you. I'm like, fuck that.
Is she like a big woman or what?
Leslie is very short. So like Leslie and I think we almost weigh the same, but she's very short. Like short. Like her 9-year-old daughter is almost as tall as her. Like she's short.
So she's like.
So she looks really chunky. She looks like if she was just maybe like 6 inches taller, like I don't feel like she would look as chunky, but she's just really short, and so she's just squish tall. She can be, yeah. Yeah. She can be really pretty. My ex-boyfriend of 7 years, he always thought Leslie was really pretty.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he was always crushing on her. He's like, Leslie's really pretty. And I'm like, yeah, she's pretty. She's my best friend, of course. I think she's pretty.
Yeah.
But Leslie's gained a lot of weight in the past couple years. But I think it's because of the stress that Bear puts her in. Because she didn't used to be like that. But I don't know. Maybe
I think,
cuddle.
I wish I could. I think that no matter what, you should always want to be in some kind of good shape. You know, at least for your, you know, your spouse or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, my mom was always like that.
You're not supposed to
like
just let yourself go and get comfortable.
Mm-mm.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, my mom was always like that. Like, she'd be in her pajamas all freaking day, but before my dad got, like an hour before my dad got home, she'd get a shower, she'd do her hair, she'd do her makeup.
Yeah.
Like, she made sure she didn't look like rags whenever my dad got home. Like, she always wanted to look nice for him. And I think it's really important.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
I mean, you're stuck with me regardless, but
Oh,
I want
okay.
you to, like, just... I just want you to look at me sometimes and be like, damn, my woman's fine.
Fine as wine.
Mm-hmm.
Super fine. Super. Super.
Oh, God.
You are fine, baby.
Hmm?
You are fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And you got a live ass fucking head game. Oh my god.
It wasn't my best moment, so I was just trying to get it done.
Meh. Are you in bed?
Don't even get me thinking about that because it makes me so horny. Like, just going back and thinking about
Yeah.
that.
It gets you horny?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you felt me. I was, like, soaking through my clothes.
You're like a, what is that word? Like when somebody just always like can get horny like at that, like it's never.
Yeah. I get very horny very easy. Like, I always want to have
Not
sex.
good.
Like, that's not even, huh?
Not good.
I mean, it's not like I just, like, look at someone, I'm like, oh, my God, I'm so fucking horny. No, like, of course, like, I only get horny for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not just like, oh, my God, look, I just saw someone's dick. Oh, I'm certainly horny. No, like, for you, but, like, oh, my God, I get so, like,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. And I just
Jonathan never make it back today or what?
No, he said he said yesterday that he would let me know whenever he was on his way back so we could plan our trip. But
He ain't getting cold, is he?
huh?
I said he ain't getting cold feet, is he?
I don't know.
Huh?
Tomorrow. I I'll text him tomorrow. I don't want to like be on top of him and make him feel like he has to answer to me. I mean, he's an adult, but
Yeah. He sounds young as a motherfucker.
oh no,
Is he really skinny?
he's older than me. No, he's really overweight.
Really?
Mhm. Like big time.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Like, I took him, like, being, like, this really skinny, tall
You mean?
dude with glasses.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I pictured him looking like Dexter's Laboratory, kind of.
No, he's big and he has really long curly hair and he has a puby looking beard and it's so disgusting.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, is his wife, like, what's the fuck?
No, she looks like what's
Like a Barbie doll.
you know the Minions?
Yeah.
The guy where he's really top heavy and then really skinny at the bottom.
That's what she looks like?
That's what his girl looks like.
Oh, my God.
She's super top heavy, like huge muffin top, like
Yeah.
big. And
She
then
looks like
she's
somebody
really
squeezed her at the legs.
yeah. Yeah. She looks like a can of biscuits that just halfway busted open, top part.
She's out of line for even thinking about cheating.
I know. She's crazy.
What is that?
But you know,
What is that with people and thinking that they're just sexy when they're not?
No. I don't know. I was just glad whenever he decided to leave his old girlfriend because that bitch had like 8 kids.
Oh my God.
And yeah. And my cousin Jonathan always wanted a family and kids.
Yeah.
And she had already tied her tube, so he would never have kids of his own. He would just always have them. And yeah.
He sounds like he's a super sweet guy, though.
He is so sweet. Like, he is so good to his women. He is, like, seriously, like, the best dad. He takes his daughter with him everywhere he goes.
He even talks about that little boy more than he talks about his own daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, he practically raised him.
Yeah.
You know? His daughter just loves him to death. He takes her everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
Every single place he goes, he takes his daughter. So. But yeah.
I'll probably not going to go to work in the morning either. Oh, shit. I'll probably take one more day off.
I have no idea what you just said.
Shut up.
You're like, I never finished.
How'd I do it? I said I'm probably not going to go to work in the morning either. I'll probably take one more day off and I'll go in the next day. He told me.
Have you ever seen a movie? Oh,
What?
go ahead.
He
told you you could?
Till Saturday, yeah.
No. Have you seen the movie Bridesmaids?
I don't know.
It is so. That's what I was watching right now, waiting for you to call me.
Mm-hmm.
So funny. I was like cracking up.
Is it the movie where those two dudes try to find,
No.
like, no, all right, never mind.
Mm-mm. It's about a girl getting married and her bridesmaids, but it is so funny. There's just one part where they all go, the maid of honor is like really poor and she doesn't have a lot of money. So, and she drives like this old beat up car, but she's the maid of honor, right? She's the bride's like best friend. Well, there's this other lady who's like really rich, another bridesmaid of hers who's like really rich and like is always competing and like making it seem like she's really the best friend.
Yeah.
So the maid of honor is like, oh, we're going to go to this great place. It's so delicious. You know, we're all going to go eat. And then they pull up to like this little hole in the wall, like, you know, restaurant. And they're like, this other bridesmaid is like all bougie, so she's like, what the hell is this place? So anyways, they all eat like the meat, like the food there, and then they go try on bridesmaids' dresses, and then they all got like food poisoning, and so they're all in like these dresses, like they each have like a different dress on, and then one lady's like her stomach, she's like, oh God. And she's like, they all start like getting sick from their stomach, and then they only have like one bathroom, like in that little like dress boutique, like wedding dress place. And so one girl like runs to the bathroom, throws up in the toilet, but then there's another fat girl there. She's like, get off the toilet, and then she ends up like sitting on the sink. And then another girl comes in behind her and tries to throw up in the toilet, but throws up on the top of the girl's head. It's just so funny because they're all sweating and they're like, their stomachs are like, and then the fat girl, she made like, she farted or burped or something. The bride is like, oh, and, make this noise like, what the hell? She's like, honestly, I don't know if that came out through the top or through the bottom. I just don't know. It's so funny. We have to watch it. It's hilarious. Huh?
You're crazy.
That's funny. She's like, I don't even know if that came out through the top or the bottom. I'm choking over here.
I love you.
I love you, baby. You're my favorite. Did you laugh?
No, I didn't laugh.
What was that?
What do you mean? What was what?
It sounded like you sneezed or went or something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You're my favorite.
You're my favorite.
You're my favorite in the whole world.
Babe.
What?
Babe, is Jax gonna die?
No, he's fine. He's
What
good.
happened?
I don't know. He was sick from something or another. He's good now. He ate tuna fish today. He ate a hamburger.
Oh my God. That's why that dog gets sick.
Yeah.
He ate a spoon, a water bottle, remote control, all your mama's shoes.
That's really why I've been calling my mama like that, because I've been checking on him. But he's good.
Oh my God, I was so sad. Oh, that dog drives me crazy. Always doing some shit he's not supposed to, but I
You
got
didn't
really
even
sad.
care.
Yes, I did.
That's not
Jax loves me, babe.
He loves me more.
He loves. I don't know. We'll see about that when you get out, because I'm pretty sure.
Watch. Just wait till that
Even.
motherfucker sees me.
I know he loves you. But he loves me. Every time I sit on the couch, he always wants to get on the couch with me and lays on my legs. Or
He like, as soon as I sit down, he jumps up on my shoulder like he's 6 months old still.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he got his dick on my shoulder.
You have 1 minute left.
I love you.
Love you, baby.
I love you times 3.
I love you times 3.
Honey.
Sleep good, baby, okay?
So you got your front door locked?
Mm-hmm.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
I was remembering if I locked it, and yes, I did lock it.
All right. Well, good night. Have sweet dreams. I love you. And dream about
Love
me.
you, baby. Oh, I don't have to dream about you because you're real.
Oh, my God. I am
Oh,
real.
my God.
This is real.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Good night. I love you, buddy.
I love you, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
The caller has hung up.